No, my first guest is a movie star who also happened to live in my building. Now he's appearing in his own sitcom on ABC called Freddie. Here's a look.
How's your grandma? I used to see her at Mass sometimes.
Pretty good. She's living with me now.
How about your sister? I heard she got married.
And had a kid. They live with me now.
And Joe?
My brother passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But he had a wife. She lives with me now.
Please welcome Freddie Prinze Jr. How's the wife?
The wife's very good. The wife's good.
In fact, did she have something to do with you being here? Sarah
She
Michelle
said
Gellar?
that you have the most comfortable chairs.
Is that what it was?
of any show, and she's absolutely right.
Ah,
This
well,
is so nice
I'm
right
glad.
now.
Well,
Feels
listen, it's
good.
really nice. I'm a big fan of hers, and it's nice of you to be here. Did I hear that you hurt yourself? Is that true?
Yeah, but I
Because,
don't
you
know how. Well, you're all broken up.
Yeah, I'm accident prone.
But you're playing baseball. You're playing softball before. I've seen you play baseball. I've seen you throw overhand.
Yeah,
you
but
throw hard.
this is a fast pitch league. This is a
Oh, it's
bad,
fast pitch
this
softball.
Is
Oh,
60-foot
okay.
bases, bunting and stealing, fast pitch. Yeah.
You could steal too.
Yeah, you can steal in this league.
See, I played in like a sort of softball game, and they brought this girl, Lisa Fernandez.
Oh, she's
an Olympian.
She
And-
pitched to me once.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
She pitched 3 innings of no-hit baseball
Yeah.
against Goose Gossage.
Yeah,
who's
no,
throwing,
she,
like sky highs, and she's going.
She did the, she's an Olympic, in a windmill, and she did the best sports show. I didn't say the whole title, best sports show, period.
Yes, the best one.
And Tom Arnold was on it, and we hit against her. And when the first thing she did was throw behind us to scare us, so that she's like a little bit of a nutty lady.
Yeah, no, she's no joke. She scares me.
Oh, so what happened to you?
I slept. And apparently that's it. I woke up this morning and I felt like I was having a heart attack, like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like checking my pulse, like watching the clock, and I'm real tired. And you wake up, you don't know where you are. So I'm like, well, do you count for 15 seconds or is that 15 beats? I don't know what's going on. And it hurts to like sit and it hurts to stand. And I took like a 2-hour shower and just like sat in the hot water and everything was hunched over. It's like right.
You're too young for this to start happening. Once you turn 50, you start waking up with injuries. That happens. You go to bed, you're fine. You wake up, you got a broken leg. I don't know how that happened.
That makes me feel much better.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Well, you're ahead of yourself. You're ahead of the curve.
Yes, I'm far ahead of the curve.
You slept wrong. That's right. Now, remember, we lived in the same building for a little while, right?
Yeah.
You were working on a movie.
I was doing a movie here in New York City, and my wife had just done your show. And oddly enough, I think I saw you maybe that night or the very next night.
In the lobby.
In the lobby. You were coming in, yeah.
Yeah, and I put the arm on you right away. Hey, how about doing the show?
No, but it was good. And then I heard that you invite everyone to watch TV up at your place, and you never invited me.
Well, no, I didn't invite everybody.
Everyone in New York City.
No,
apparently.
Just Liza Minnelli and stuff.
I see.
A few people come by,
Oh, okay.
No,
just Liza.
Just Liza. But we didn't see each other after that, really.
No, we didn't. I ended up working on nights and you working days, and we were
passing into something.
In Brooklyn.
Yeah. All right, can we talk about your father for a little bit? Because somebody asked me yesterday, did you know Freddie Prinze? And I said, oh yeah. And then I realized, no, I didn't. No, you know what it was? When I got to Hollywood in '78. He had passed away the year before. Yeah. And he was such a legend there. He was both a legend and also a cautionary tale. I mean, he really was. But everybody talked about him as if. And so I just really felt like I knew him because I knew so many people who did know him. Yeah, he impacted a lot of lives, and it's rare when I hear, somebody like you have the opportunity to say something like that and do, and it's really something that troubled me for a long time because this business sort of swept him under the carpet and didn't want to talk about it. Like it was this mistake. Let's talk about it. He's a groundbreaking guy.
Oh my gosh.
He's 22 years old and he's in this big show with Jack Albertson, Chico and the Man.
Yeah.
And yeah. And obviously, you couldn't have known him too much.
No. 10 months old when
10 months old. Is that unbelievable?
Yeah.
So now, how do you... What do you think about that now? As you look at it, I know you must have, sort of studied him a little bit. Now, what do you come away with?
That's why I do what I do, but every decision that I've ever made has been solely motivated by honoring his name, because I carry that name for, there are days where you like it and there's days where you don't. Mm-hmm. But it's my responsibility to make sure that our name, is able to carry pride, and that my family can look at me with the utmost respect and the utmost dignity, the way that I want my father looked at. And so that's what every role I've ever chose is literally to solely support that cause, and to finally get a chance to be in the format that he was in.
Yeah, I was just going to say now, what does it feel like to be in a sitcom now?
It's terrifying. It's literally like, it's the scariest thing to be in front of a live audience, and try. It's easy to make someone cry. Okay, I can make you cry like that, but it's real hard to make somebody laugh. Yeah. And I find it a very challenging thing to do every single week. But when you get it, it's such a rush, and you get so high off of it that it makes me feel as close as you can feel to someone you never knew.
Oh, it's amazing.
You know what I mean? But I try to sort of finish the dreams that he didn't get to, and they may not even be true, but it's what I've been told from people who knew him. Things that he wanted to accomplish, and so that's what I've tried to do for the last 11 years.
Well, that's great, Fred. That's very good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, because I had a father. My father died young, 62, but not 22.
Too young still.
And so that's too young too. But it was so important to me. I'm trying to figure out what it would have been like without him at all.
Yeah, it's tough. I think anybody, regardless of what age you are, when you lose a parent, it causes you to grow up a little quicker than maybe you'd like to. Mm-hmm. And I think it makes you stronger for it, and better for it. But I certainly, there's certain things that I just never experienced. You know what I mean? I remember when I was a kid, I would have loved to, just sit down and, have, a midnight snack with my old man, cut a sandwich in half and eat it. I never got that. I don't know if fathers and sons do that, by the way. But that was just, that was my image of, what a father and son did. And not having that experience, you sort of make things up and create this sort of, this image. And I've spoken to many people in this exact same situation who've lost a mother or a father, or sometimes both, and the images that they have, it's always this sort of superhero, larger than life thing, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. And it's always even if they had good memories of them, and then they maybe lost their father or their mother when they were 16, 17, the stories begin to take on a life of their own, and they become this larger than life character.
Well,
I think that's important.
I'll be honest with you. I remember only the good. I really do.
Yeah.
I just remember the good. I know my father had some bad days, but I just remember all the good things he did for me.
Yeah.
Listen, we're going to talk some more. Okay,
Yeah,
let's stick around for a while. Up next, Freddie and I test our audience on famous Freddies with a game called Right Said Freddie. So don't go away. We're back with Freddie Prinze Jr. and we want to play the game, Right Said Freddie. But before we do, I got so into talking to you, I wanted to talk just a little bit more. Tell us about the show, because we didn't even.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's sort of autobiographical. It's about a guy who's raised by women, and they try to create or turn him into the man they always complain about not having. And so they eventually succeed, and he becomes a successful young bachelor, has a place and has it made. He's single, and then due to a tragedy in a family, all the women have to move back in, and it's with him.
How many women?
There's 4.
And who are they?
It's the grandmother, who is a Puerto Rican grandmother, and in the house she only speaks Spanish.
Even though she can speak English.
She can if she wants. She chooses not to.
Okay.
Because she's old world, so everything she says is in Spanish. We subtitle it. My sister and her daughter, so my niece, they both move in, and they're both 1,000 times smarter than my character is, not me. And then my sister-in-law, who has to move in, because it's my older brother who passes on. And she's just out of her mind insane. She's sort of the irreverent one.
Is this a little autobiographical?
A little bit. She's the only white girl in the family. So she doesn't understand what's going on when we get on the Spanish Catholic stuff, because she doesn't really get it. So it makes for a lot of humor in there. We deal with things that regular families deal with, but in our way. And then Brian Green plays my best friend who lives across the hall, and he's just hysterical, and his whole perspective on life is as backwards as you could get.
When is it? When is it on?
We're on 8:30s on Wednesday night, right before Lost.
Okay.
Right after George Lopez.
I wish you a lot of luck with that. One other question before we go. One other question. You know, we talk about fatherhood so much. You any plans to be a father one of these days?
Not today. Not today. But one day, yes. But one day, yes. I'm 29 and you know.
You got time. I'm not rushing you. I'm not rushing
I appreciate
you. But
it.
I think you're going to be a great father.
Thanks.
All right, come on, let's go play this game. Come on. Come on over.